But I see all these homecomings. I go to Prairie View homecoming, 50,000 people at a homecoming.
Wow.
50, and the stadium only hold 17, 18,000.
Right.
But you got the campus just full of, and they having good time.
Yeah.
Dancing, partying, barbecuing. You can go in if you don't have no food. Hey man, come over here and get you a sandwich, you know. You don't feel that way. I've never been back to homecoming where I went to school.
Yeah, and most people who become an alumni of HBCU, they will normally do the homecomings. They'll go back. You see guys 50, 60, 70 years old.
Oh, you got to go back.
Yes.
I mean, that was family.
Yeah.
You know, you ate out of the same bowl. You ate out of the same plate. You know, I mean, it was time. Like I went to junior college in Brenham, Texas. Everybody knew that Bluebell ice cream was from Brenham, Texas. And we used to go and get half a gallons of Bluebell, bring to the room. We didn't have no refrigerator, so we had to eat a half a gallon or throw it away.
Right.
So everybody was, you know, I mean, it was some great times. And college life is a life that you everybody had said, I wish I could do it again.
Right. How accurate, and are you a fan of Spike Lee's film School Days, and how accurate do you feel he, at that time, got the image of the HBCU?
Well, I think I see some of the things that happened in that movie. It happened on campus, you know, especially at the HBCUs, and you know, and it was a lifestyle at that time. So it truly was a lifestyle, and you know, in the football, the fraternities and the sororities, and you know, everybody. It was a great time. It was a great time.
The State Fair Classic, as far as for yourself, did you always wanted to be at the State Fair? Did you ever wanted to take it somewhere else, maybe make it bigger? What are some of the pros of having it at the State Fair? And also, what are some of the cons of having it at the Texas State Fair?
Well, I never wanted to take the State Fair Classic out of Dallas, you know, but I've always done, like I said earlier, I've always had classic games in other stadiums, Kansas City, Detroit, Chicago, Shreveport, Houston, Texas. Classics are everywhere. I feel like every major market should have a classic game. Even secondary markets should have a classic game.
Yes. We're in Dallas to where as of now, or let's just say, you know, after in the 90s during the gang culture and things of that nature, going into the 2000s, a lot of violence would beget, you know, the classic, especially in the Dallas and the State Fair. If you don't mind, give me your take on the violence that sometimes happen. And mind you, sometimes news reports would, I remember at times, hone in on that and say, make it feel like an unsafe environment when it's really a family-friendly event. But sometimes, you know, one incident will happen and it'll become like a scare tactic.
And that one incident will last forever. You know, they have, when you read the Texas-Oklahoma play here, and I always get the arrest reports after my game and after Texas OU. It's no comparison. You know, we had one major incident at the Dallas game, and they said it was gunshots. It was not gunshots. It was a table fell down underneath the tunnel, and it made it sound like a gunshot. And we had a constable that took his gun out and said, everybody get down. You ain't gonna tell no black people get down when they think you shoot. Man, they go. You know, if it had been Texas OU, they probably would all got down. They'd all hit the ground. But man, they started running and they ran for hours. But that was the only thing. And I heard a lady just tell me this year, that was the last time she'd been to that game. And she says, always problem. I said, what other problem did you hear about other than that problem? Well, I hadn't heard any other problem. You know, but she held that all these years to hold that against that game.
Wow.
And you know, we've never had no fights. we never had, if it is something, maybe somebody bump into somebody, but they not from the university.
Right.
They from the community, not even in Dallas. They might be from somewhere else, want to be bad or something, but we've never had any major issues at our game. Never.
There you go. As far as bringing the celebrity element to it, at what point was that always an idea you had as far as being able to have celebrities come out?
Well, that's something that the celebrities want to come out and see it. Years ago we used to have Steve Harvey, when he was on the radio here, he used to give away a house. Then we added a house and a car. Then we added fully furnished, 3 years in a row. House with a car, fully furnished.
Who's paying for that? The city?
It was promotion.
Okay.
We had, a builder, wanted his name on the advertising, and he would supply us with a house, and the radio station would supply him with advertising. He's spending money to buy advertising, to sell the builder homes. So now all he's doing is trading out a home to the radio station, and we give it away at the event. It's just all, bordering and getting together and being creative.
There you go.